Welcome back to Avernum, where we've got to sell some stuff. Let's see. It's the War Spear. It sounds fancy, but our girl already has better stuff. We just have some various subpar equipment. Keep the scrolls. I think that's just for money, though there's other crystals that are out there to deal with that crystal quest. Yeah, you got better stuff going for you. Right, up to 3,000. And yeah, it's kind of already got the good stuff from here that doesn't suck. So we'll need to move on if we want better. Okay. So we're at delivery for Formello. Oh, who am I delivering to? So the Tower of Magic deliver tome to Miles of Formello. Miles of Formello. It's likely like somebody important. Oh, it could be in here. Is Miles the trainer? Miles, you report your victory over the rats to Miles. He is understandably very pleased. Ah, how many books have you saved this day? Oh, and food, of course, food. As a reward, he gives you a pouch of coins and a pair of scrolls. Yes, no, I don't care about that. Is that what the task is? Where's the delivery? Tome to Miles from I came from Contra and I must be going west knowledge. I left the tome in a concealed chamber outside the Pylon chamber. Where's that? The concealed chamber outside the Pylon chamber. So I don't have that. And I think I at least have to make an attempt to try to... Let's leave this way so we don't have that stupid running right back into the town thing. Are you looking for a fight? They're wild lizards. Happily oblige your death wish. Yes, we got that sweet sword from that guy. It doesn't cleave, but it's got Blade Master and quick action. So I'll be using that for a while. Oh, did I collect the thing back? I should do that. 'Cause I have advanced cave lore knowledge. Stuff sucks. A fiery wand. Javelin. You hold those. Oh, thick leather gloves. Someone need thick. Thick. You've got proper armor. These do not have a value. So gone. Well, I'll drop it off at a town. Oh, I didn't sell a silver. Oh. Do I need to go back and sell immediately? I feel like a fool. Silver necklace. Those can't be sold. Multiple fiery wands. Have to use them. Oh wait, is that little crude sword? And there's something else I was gonna sell. Silver necklace. Okay, cool. And then these are worthless, so they can go on the ground. Perhaps a low-level adventurer can gain some use of them. Oh, come on. I was actually going to entertain them for a second. Now we got everything's chasing us. Let them go? No. They might have some little something. And if we can just do some one-shotting, great. It's critical, did no damage. Oh, I guess the worms were like another random encounter, so it just dissipates all of them once you get one. Alright, so we need to find a hidden chamber of some sort. Should be back there. It's a pen. It's part of the underground area. Find a book. Oh, there's a whole section over here. Oh, I opened it. It said the door's locked. Oh, I picked the lock. Okay, I mean, I'm a good picker, so we may be in over our heads, which is a common occurrence. Ooh, alchemical equipment. Just to prepare to deal with that. Seems like kind of a chamber. I don't know if it's the chamber that is referenced. Radiate ice for me. Oh, hello. Well, hello there, servant. The stoneworker doesn't respond when you approach. Mages tend to create these constructs to do heavy lifting for them. Once the animating wizard departs, the mindless creation is left to crumble silently away. Some kind-hearted people feel that this conduct is cruel mistreatment of these creatures/objects. Agitating too loudly about this in the Empire is one good way to earn a free trip to Avernum. What about you? Same thing. What happened? You rest your hand on the stone obelisk. A shock of energy runs up your arm. A flickering orb of power appears at the top, slowly rotating. The pylon is still glowing slightly, but you don't know what to do with it. Perhaps someone will teach you someday. Okay. But the hidden chamber must be down here, I presume. Delivery. I was sent from the Tower of Magiport to deliver a tome to Miles of Formello. I came to Contra by mistake, and I must be going west to gain knowledge. I left the tome in the concealed chamber outside the Pylon chamber. Whoever can collect the tome. In the concealed chamber... Is this the Pylon? This isn't really a concealed chamber. Actually, can I unlock this door for more XP? Concealed chamber outside the Pylon chamber. Is there a button over here? Take that. Concealed chamber. This is a pylon, correct? The pylon, a concealed chamber outside the Pylon chamber. That's not concealed. Neither is that. It's outside the pylon chamber. The concealed chamber outside the pylon chamber. There's a dark spot, maybe. Ladders. It's a concealed chamber. That's not concealed. None of this is concealed. Is there some wall button that I've missed for this whole ordeal? But that is the pylon, so a concealed chamber outside the pylon chamber. It's not gonna be on the other side of this place, I would think. Outside. So there should be like a button in here. Would make sense. But I see no such thing. Or along one of these walls. I don't see it. So we'll have to give up on that quest. What else we got? Oh, the sugar. I'm screwed on that one too. I mean, I could go to an early merchant and see if they still have the goods. Or if I can... Is this barracks? Yeah, who would have bought it early game? I'd be happy to steal some sugar at this point. I had to. Whoa. Actually, my skills should allow me to get in and get whatever. Ooh, a crude halberd. Early game. Has some value. Keep with longbows. She can take those and that. Doesn't matter who clicks on that. Just whatever. Reassurance. Starting equipment. So it had to be like the first place I went. Silvar? Wait a second. Contra, right? So... I came to Contra by mistake. Was I looking in the Silvar instead of Contra? Am I just confusing myself? So it would be underneath Contra. I was looking underneath Silvar. Okay, so I was doing the whole thing wrong. So I have to go here. Okay, we don't actually know if this is... So here's a door, there's a... Why, hello there. When you enter the small workshop, you see a stone pylon at the far end of the chamber. It's so distracting that you run smack into the young apprentice walking out of the room. He is startled to see you. He says, I am Tamas. I don't think you should be here. What is that pylon? It's dangerous, a dangerous thing. Nothing you should be poking at. Not without training. Where can I get that? At the Tower of Magi South, if they will teach you. They probably won't. No offense. What does it do? It moves you around Avernum. Very fast. Fast travel. Portal magic. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you. Oh, yes, goodbye. He walks off to the south. Let's take his goodies. Worthless. Well, it's maybe I think it's activated so I can potentially teleport here when I learn how to. So the book should be hidden in this room. In this box. The box is full of scrolls, notes, and ledgers sent here from the Tower of Magi. It's quite a jumble, and a lot of the papers appear to have been here for a while. The crude papyrus made into the underworld doesn't take long to crumble. You search through the stuff, looking for something that might aid you in your dangerous adventures. You don't find anything powerful, but you find a book wrapped in a sheet of lizard skin. It's addressed to Miles of Formello. That's what we're looking for. Now we can head back to Formello. On this part of the map, you find the ruins of what was some sort of farm or homestead. Don't care. I've already seen that anyways. Go away, merchants. Miles. Boom. You delivered the tome to Miles. He seems surprised. You are not one who was to deliver this to me. Still, I should not complain. Here's payment for your troubles. He gives you a pair of scrolls. Return life. Do I have I do, on her. An acid shower. You can hold on to the acid shower. Spell ward. Take that. Oh, and then since we're here, we'll top off getting rid of those things. Oh. Very much so. These have no use, it seems, because we have to have someone do our alchemy for us. Eventually, it will become kind of a hassle to pick up the daggers. We're kind of getting close to that. You might want to think about training. Alright, so this stuff's all pretty tough stuff. So actually, we need to be up north. Whoop. You know, we still have that boat sitting around so we can do some boat quests, but I think that's a little tough for us. Let's get this explored. Let's save and fight whatever this is. You walk above a nest of huge carnivorous bats. They descend, squeaking and baring their long fangs. Lava. Oh, this is more lava bats. If they all go first, we're just dead. Alright, I am going to... I'm going to have to... Healing potion. Just to start things off. And we... Well, those are regular bats, so it's just the lava bats that are really a problem. So if we can... get our stuff going on with a lovely daze. If we miss the regular bats, doesn't matter. Missed on our main guy. Why don't you get out of kind of the cone range? Lovely. Oh. Oh. Yeah, those are hardly a thing. Oh. Still got two of us. Still dazed. Alright. Beautiful. Just get your heal on. Ouchies. Oh, got this available. Just keep your health up. Oh, got them. I'm gonna need that. Very good. Alright, we are healed. We survived. Alright, we got 400 left to go. Oh, something coming for us. I actually want to do this. I think you're... Oh, that... Oh, I messed it up. Because now they're going to get war chants in. Beautiful cleave. I might as well do that. Now it's a solo fight. Even if we're all poisoned, it's not the end of the world. Get the goodies. Alright, healed up. Quick save. Let's see what's in this house. There's a crumbling farmhouse in the center of this small cavern. Refuse and gnawed bones litter the ground around it. When you get close, a young ogre walks out to greet you. He snarls at you. "This is my cave. Me, you go now." Do I need to drive him away? Is that a quest? The Invading Ogre. Let's see what it says. It says, track the creature down and drive it away. The victor will receive a bounty. Well, let's attempt to do this. He's probably... Oh, he's got allies. Okay, he's not the worst in the world. Miss. If we can do a good number on him. Take him out of the game. Oof. Give me the heals. Ouchies. Take that. Actually, bad. Alright, Ogre and its pets lie fallen before you. The creature was small, but it would have become much larger. Then it would have caused all sorts of trouble. The borders of Formello are now secure. In the ruins of the house you find a scattering of stolen goods. There are some coins and a rusty halberd. Let's check out that halberd, just a crude halberd. Go over there. Yes, we are fully healed. So who do I report to for that? The Invading Ogre. Track down. The victor will receive Mayor Evelyn. Alright, let's head on back. I expect a decent payment for this. Getting a little closer to the level. You report the destruction of the ogre to Mayor Evelyn. She nods. That is one fewer item off my endless list of things to do. Here, you are rewarded with a pouch of coins and a ring. Watch the job board. We always need help. Is that a hint that there's more at the job board? Just a generic... Ah, invading giant. Giant has been sighted in the tunnels west of Formello. So I guess I must have heard it a different way? Can I talk to her again? Or do I fight it again? Or is have I found a glitch? That may be the case. So actually, let's quick load. So I just left after the fight. I head back. I should go to the job board. Okay, it's not there. I shouldn't accept it if it reappears. Ooh, chilling band. Fire resistance armor 2. Cold resistance. Fire resistance. Then who needs a ring more? Chance to evade. You've got no ring. They don't have any rings. Let's put a ring on it, and then sell our little... Actually, is there more than the halberd? There probably is. Let's head once again to the armor shoppy. Just buys all our stuff. Alright. Now we can quick save. So let's see. So that's sorted. It doesn't exist anymore. So now we have this stuff up north. So if we just head there, so it says, oh, this area is secured, but there's some unexplored spots a little further in. Campfire? There's an encampment in this clearing. There are piles of refuse and gnawed bones everywhere. Big bones and big footprints among them. Something huge lives here. Whoever or whatever it is, they aren't at home, and yet as you leave, you can't shake the feeling you are being watched. Okay, nothing over there. Nothing in this corner. A secret thing. Very nice. A mushroom field? The weight of incredible age weighs on this tiny cave. It's almost hard to believe there was ever anyone here. But there must have been. There's a glowing blue crystal resting on the floor, hard to see under the mold which covers it. Let's take it. Just a wisdom crystal. When you hold it to your ear, you hear whispering. You gain knowledge. Knowledge the stat? Or... No, wait, that's intelligence. Not exactly sure what that will do for me, or if I should just sell it for the money. Fort Draco, 30 miles north. Then sneakily down this side path. Oh, there's a body. Large cave is filled with spider webs, strung from stalagmite to stalagmite to stalagmite. The webs are new and occupied. Fortunately, the large spiders hanging from the strands don't seem to be paying any attention to you. So we have a spider fight on our hands. There's a body hanging from the webs, long ago sucked dry. Through the thick white husk surrounding the carcass, you can see a bone wand still in the corpse's hand. You cut through the husk and retrieve the wand. Your actions cause the webs to vibrate. The vibrations attract the attention of several visitors. They are hungry. Hostile creatures, you have managed to escape their notice. Do you wish to simply avoid them? No. We can get XP off these guys. Then it's worth it. Oh, that sucked. Can we rock a daze on these more powerful ones? Or they're not good, they're not immune. Okay, so they're not the oh, they've got stuff on us. Nasty. You're not dazed? Oh, you gotta turn. Take down basically the equivalent of a spellcaster. It's gonna do us some good. Not nice. Oh, lost the turn. Yeah, the weak ones are pretty weak. But let's take care of the main. It's our biggest problem. Everyone's just losing their turns. Alright. But they go down easy, which is good. Really? Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, so what is this wand? It's just a fiery wand, I guess? Or is the oozing... Oh, it has the acid. Oh. They're coming for us. Oh, almost. Done for. Kind of wasted on that last one, but just how it goes. Some more XP. Where are we at? Close, less than 100 away. There's the fort. This side cavern. Another oozing wand. We're just like swimming in these oozing wands. Just gotta start using them. In fact, let me... Fiery wand. Lantern. It's so rare. So let's just take one of these oozing wands, throw them on there too. Just put that there. So we've got all the elements to choose from. Draco 8 miles west. Dragon Cave to the east. And there's a patrol. Mining tunnels to the north. We do need a mining shovel. We don't currently have any quests here, but they might have a job board. Oh, it's very mining centric based on that. Let's see if we can... Can't wander too far. Based on the setup. What? Oh, it's a restless spirit? Oh, really? Can you reach? Shit. Alright, switch over. Getting magic involved. Well, now we get a free rest, or whatever. You enter Fort Draco, famed source of most of the metal produced in Avernum. Gold is valuable down here, but iron and steel are life. Without them, there are no tools, no picks, no weapons. Fort Draco is vital to the Avernum's survival. However, such importance comes at a great price for those who live here. Fort Draco is a nightmare of soot and smoke. It's loud and filthy, and slag and ore are heaped everywhere. You develop a splitting headache almost immediately. The citizens of Fort Draco are a dirty, hardy crew. Work in the foundry and the mines have made these folks strong and self-reliant, and completely encrusted in soot. Docks, there's the inn. Probably the normal place to go. The foundry, that's the most interesting place to go. You enter the crude foundry. Ore from the mines around Fort Draco is dumped into the pool of molten stone and metal to the north, where natural heat and magical forces extract the pure iron. Eventually, ingots are molded from the carefully extracted iron. It is amazing that something like this could be constructed down here. Metal is necessary for Avernum's survival. Bill. The heat and noise in here are enough to kill a cave cow. You wonder how this person can take it. He's completely covered in soot. Maybe it's filling his ears. He shouts, "I'm Bill. Welcome to the foundry. You a merchant? No? What? Well, if you are, you can buy metal here." What sort of metal do you find? Mostly iron, but there have been a few rare strikes of gold, and sometimes lapis lazuli and redstone. What can you do with them? Nothing yet, but we'll figure something out. What are you responsible for? I shape the ingots, so they can be shipped out. You know, Avernum gets all its good metal from here. What's so special? Well, it's metal. That makes it rare. Down here, I mean, the best mines are around here, so there you go. We got the purest metals. Bill and I keep this pit running. Isn't your name Bill? We're both named Bill, he screams. I'm Bill. He is Bill as well. What are we doing now? Other Bill? Work on. I run the forge. I keep it from blowing us all to the surface. He has to shout to make himself heard. Quite the forge you have here. Yeah, the best in all of Avernum. Magic and terribly hot. Be careful. Would it really blow us all the way up to the surface? Yeah, well, maybe not that far, but it'll sure make you dead. The forge is a mighty powerful thing. If it blows, they'll feel it at the castle. Must be difficult. Not so much. The worst part is keeping the workers motivated. It's hard to get someone to ferry the goods, cheap wine, laborers like during the off hours. They drink a lot of wine? Of course. Hard life up here. Need something at the end of a hot, sweaty day to help you unwind? The miners love to drink wine and fight. Fights are easy to find, but wine is more difficult. If we brought you cheap wine, would you buy it from us? Sure, we need a lot of it, he shouts. If you went down to the Great Cave and got a load of it and brought it back, I could pay you well for it. Remember, we just want cheap wine, none of the fancy Almaria stuff. Good to know. Bars of iron. Like a book on the ground. A towel. This is the Blacksmith. The smithy is dominated by an enormous metal anvil. It would take at least 10 strong people to lift it, probably more. It's an awesome sight. According to the sign outside, it's the property of Botel the Smith. You see a massive bearded man, covered in what must be an inch of soot. The enormous muscles in his arms almost threaten to tip him over. He says, in a deep voice left raspy by years of smoke inhalation, "I am Botel, head smith of Fort Draco. Fine ironwork, fair prices." He leans casually on the largest anvil you've ever seen. What do you make in there? Just some of the best weapons and armor in Avernum. This is my forge, and I can repair just about anything as well. I'm the best smith outside the Great Cave. Better stuff in the Great Cave, really? Yes, the Great Cave is far, far to the south of here, and I've heard that the city of Darmon has the best steelworks in Avernum, but that's a long trip. You should just buy things from me instead. So what would tax your skill? Nothing I've found yet. Sometimes I wish I could get a real challenge. What kind of challenge? I could repair any weapon you brought me, but I wish someone would bring me a really powerful magical weapon to restore. A strongly enchanted weapon is as challenging a repair job as I could hope to find. Let's check out your weapons. Bronze, he has iron broadswords. Iron halberd. That's good stuff. I've got a magic thing for my guy. A steel short sword. Doesn't come close to what I'm working with, I don't think. Well, steel short sword matches it. So it's basically the equivalent of short sword with goodies. There is no steel broadsword. But that is it iron halberd. 41 base to 134. Let's do it. Let's do it. Use some armor. Let's check out the armor. We already have an iron breastplate on there. Fine steel. Now steel greaves, on the other hand, seem possibly worthwhile. 6-2 dodge, 8 and 8 dodge. So now you're doing 16 for 5. Or wait, depends on what the leather comes to, but that actually makes the sense. So you get steel greaves. Steel shield doesn't... It's just a few for an extra 5. That's not really great. But she doesn't use shields. So it doesn't really matter. So we'll ditch those pesky leather greaves. And that bronze halberd. Bam. Bam. I'd like to see, like, a stat sheet as I equip those things. Armor. Okay. Close enough. Alchemy. Let's just get some lore talking going on. You see a smiling, dirty woman sitting behind the counter. She wears a very pretty black dress. Because all of the soot, Fort Draco, you can't be sure if the dress was originally black. She says, "Welcome, adventurer. I am Ivy. Don't see many of your sort in here. This isn't that sort of business, unless you have arena fangs." What do you do for this? I'm the town metallurgist, and I dabble in chemicals as well. You would be amazed at how often the cave workers need an alchemist of some sort. What do you do with the metal? The miners dig up the ore, gold, copper sometimes, mostly iron, and bring them here to be analyzed. If I say the ore is okay, then the ore gets processed, mostly into pig iron. But we can even make steel in small quantities. Do you know any alchemy? You wouldn't be interested, I'm afraid. The alchemy I do is painfully tedious stuff to the layperson. If you need potions made, you can find alchemists in Fort Dunvo and the Tower of Magi. You're interested in arena fangs? Ah yes, the arena are a race of vicious evil spiders which live in the tunnels to the west. They harass the merchants, very dangerous. I have set up a reward system for anyone killing these creatures. When you find their fangs, bring them to me, and I will give you 50 coins for each pair. 50! Anything for sale? Only my services. If you have any ore or metal that needs to be assayed, I can do that for you. But you don't seem the type. Alright. It's got a new quest. Brandon's Boats. Another boat store. You can just buy all the boats. This boat is almost complete. It looks like Brandon's putting proper craftsmanship into these things, which is good. A lot of people trust their lives to his work. You see a small man with short blonde hair, so he wants 300 here. He wears a belt laden with tools. He must be the boatwright of Fort Draco. He nods to you as you enter. Welcome to my shop. I am Brandon, and I am the only source of boats for traveling the Northern River. Only 300 coins. Oh yeah, I might need a separate boat for this area. Oh, sorry to hear it. I'll be getting back to work. Yeah, you might need a whole different boat for that area. I'll snag those leather pants. See my supplies? Sure. You see a beautiful woman with long brown hair and an astonishing variety of freckles. Strangely, both her and her shop are free of soot. Welcome, she says when you enter. I am Sue. I offer both laundry and supplies. Most travelers around here can make use of both. Can you do my laundry? For 10 coins. How does that help? Anything interesting from passing adventurers? Actually, yes. A crazy fellow was wandering through here a few weeks ago. He said that he'd met a bunch of friendly spiders to the west, and that one of them was looking to hire some humans. Its name was Spider. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what I heard. You take note of her peculiar information. Let's do my laundry. She lets out a sigh. That looks like a job, but all right. While you wait, she cleans your clothes and scrubs your armor. When you leave, you are very shiny. Okay, that's all. There's also this, whatever this is. Carlos, you met the proprietor of this small food shop. He's very busy. He has to deal with customers, make the food, and try to keep the ever-present soot flakes from getting into the flour. When you enter, he inspects you very closely. He seems very interested in your weaponry and armor for a simple merchant. He gives you a little smile and says, I am Carlos. Welcome to my shop. Are those your cows outside? Yes, sir. I love them dearly. Even more when it's time for one of them to make the ultimate sacrifice. Why, I raised them since they were cows. That reminds me, I need some more veal. You could buy rations. You can get meat, bread, and the like for me, if that's what you would like. You seem like someone who travels, who does things. You must know an awful lot about the caves around here. I do. You called me stranger. I did, not to worry. We get a lot of strangers up here. They are welcome. They bring business. To buy some food. Nothing special. That's the front door I was supposed to go on. This is the... Oh, there's the barracks. I can go underneath if I need to. This is probably an extension of the barracks or the... Can't quite tell. It's like a storeroom of like iron and more iron. Oh, there's a shovel. There's the last shovel. Where do those need to go? Here we go. There's a note from Ephraim the Smith. I have a task to find supplies to recover, or for silver. I will pay a coin, 3 pouch shovels, bring the goods to me in my workshop. Silver, I guess, somewhere. A huge open building is filled with heaps of raw ore. Each pile is marked with a small sign indicating who owns it. This must be where the miners bring their valuable ore, freshly chipped from the stone walls of Avernum. Yeah, how would I get over to where I got that guy deaded? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why are you going diagonal? What's going on here? Oh, there's a rock. Haha. So there must be a switch or something. Oh, the switch is on the outside. Oh, and there's some halfway decent armor over here. Oh, we can just have these chainmail vests? Well, yoink. Those can be sold for something. Here's the inn. Got lizards on the floor. Grant, you see an old woman in ragged black robes. She's having a drink and some bread at the bar, but she keeps looking over her shoulder. She seems to be watching something. Distracted, she says, "I'm Grant, wandering sage. Can't talk now." What are you looking for? I'm looking for my familiar right now. It's being very naughty. Then we're going to go meet the dragon. Dragon? Mighty ancient Mortrax lives in a cave to the east. He welcomes all humans. He actually likes us. Mages from all over go to learn from him. I'm on my way now. If only I can find that naughty, naughty familiar. She turns to continue searching. She spies a lizard under the table and leaps after it. It gets away. You're trying to find your familiar? Yes, my little lizard, my friend, and helpmate, who I won't punish for hiding, not at all. She starts to search faster as she shouts. You hear from behind her something. Yeah, right. She jumps up, running after the sound. That lizard? You see a small green lizard. It wears a ribbon around its tail and a bell around its neck. Hello, lizard. What are you? Hiss. I'm a familiar. Hiss, hiss. It tries to shake the ribbon off. For what wizard? Hiss. For her nibs, Grant. The one who makes my life one long string of torments and humiliations. Hiss. I say hiss, hiss. Hiss? Yeah, whatever. I found it. I suppose it doesn't matter. There's a large, genial-looking man wiping up the counter. Everything in the bar, including him, is covered with a thin layer of soot. He nods to you as you approach the bar. I'm Doc. Need anything? Why is it so dirty? It's not dirt, it's money. Fort Draco is Avernum's primary source of metal of all sorts. A bit of dirt is a small price to pay to keep our little nation growing. What's this town? That seems reasonable. That's quite polite. I know we're all a bit dirty, but someone has to do what we do. What are you doing? Well, I serve drinks to the rowdies when work lets off. Meals too. Other than that, I try to keep things clean. Is there any soot in the ale? Everything in Fort Draco gets soot on it sooner or later. Price we pay for prosperity. The rowdies, the miners and the prospectors and the forgers. They're a wild crowd, as you can well imagine. And what about a drink? This. Don't need to rent a room, because I'll simply pick the lock if you lock it. Oh, we can have free bread. Sweet. Then all that I believe, there's no outside doors. So I would have to find, there's a hatch somewhere. I think it was in the barracks. Oh, so there's no like mayor or like commander person. Guess not. Let's do a little quick save in case this is a dangerous area. This looks like an abandoned prison. But maybe it's not so abandoned after all. Another shovel. No longer needed though. Oh, I picked the lock to the lizard cage. There you go. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I should have. Oh. Oh, I was going after our girl. Very nice. We shall take this meat. And how close are you? Pretty close. Let's top off quick a save and see if we have some more lizards to fight. Oh, what? They were invading down below? This whole... Come on. This security is worthless. Parry the post. Nice. No more stupid spells to deal with. Not done for. Your haste won't save you from my double bow shot. Like, that's it. No secret passages, just kind of like... That's it. They're just like totally not paying attention over at this fort. So let's see if we can do some selling. I don't think she sells anything. But you do. I'd like to sell you 2 chainmail vests, leather, various stuff. I mean, they can break it down, turn into new weapons. So back to 2200. Alright, so I have to like fly to get over there. There appears to be like no quests that can be gotten out of there or up for Draco. So let's get out of there. Start exploring some tunnels. Get out of here. Oh, this must be... Does campsite matter? Special encounter. You find a mine. Several dozen strong, sweaty men and women are working hard, hauling ore out and empty carts in. They don't give you a second look. They're too busy supplying Avernum with precious, valuable metal. Let's walk inside. You enter the mine and poke around for a little while. The operations are crude but effective. Iron ore is chipped out of the walls and hauled out in carts, where it is taken to Fort Draco for processing. Uninvited, you explore for a little while. Soon, however, guards appear and escort you out. Ah. Get out of the way, guards. More important people coming through. How about this one? You find a mine, several dozen strong, sweaty men. Let's walk inside. And we're escorted out. There is an abandoned mine here, but its entrance is almost, but not quite, blocked by rubble. Let's go. You try to do a thorough search, but there are too many twisty tunnels. You eventually give up and leave. So anticlimactic. What about down this way? Got a road, another group on the road. Yes, this should lead to Formello. Though we should be able to find a dragon. Actually, we've got to, no, we'll save the upgrade for the next episode. Let's just get a little more exploring in here. Ooh, what's this? You enter a remote cavern and are enveloped in a thick clouds of steam. It's hard to see. Oh, I think I know what this is. But you manage to make out several natural hot springs. You check the water. It's actually a comfortable temperature. A long hot soak later, you are fully clean and refreshed. These springs are wonderful. Some enterprising Evernight should open a spa here. Alright, so that's discovered. So we can report back to the other guy. Now, frankly, we should make our own spa. Would be a better course of action. Anything behind the corner? Nope. What's back here? Oh, we have a secret thing there. Secret passageway. It leads to... This passage starts sloping upward sharply. You keep climbing, starting to get hopeful. You slowly start to believe that you may have found the way out. The passage ends in a cave-in 2 miles up. Countless tons of rock block the exit. Burns on the ceiling make it clear this was the work of humans, not nature. The Empire sealed off this passage. Your search for a way to escape the underworld must continue. And on that bombshell, I think it's a great place to end the episode. So catch y'all next time.